Morning, Jack.
Joe, how's Ma this morning?
Oh, you know Ma. I tried to persuade her to have a lie-in.
Well, Sarah said she'd spend the day with her after she's taken Robert to school.
Good. Are you coming in for breakfast?
Yeah, we thought we might. Thought Robert might cheer her up a bit.
That's nice. I'll just get these off first, then.
Do you want a hand?
Yeah, if you don't mind. Go on.
Shh, go on.
Go on. I was thinking of selling him a beef herd.
Why?
Well, doesn't seem worth bothering with anymore.
Bothering? That herd's been really important to you.
Yeah, not anymore, Jack. I mean, it's just another way of losing money. I mean, I'm getting really sick of it. We slog our guts out year in and year out, and what have we got to show for it? The kind of profit that Frank Tate spends on a business lunch.
Look, I know you're upset about Henry, but you shouldn't let it get you down.
It's not just that, Jack. It's... Oh, I don't know. It just seems like the end of something somehow.
You don't have to. Elsa, I would love to see you. Right, yeah, 1 o'clock. Bye. That was Elsa. She wants to come and spend the day here.
Not very good timing. On your first day?
I know, I told her, but she insisted.
Is she pretty? I'll look after her.
Yeah, she's very pretty. She's got a boyfriend and a baby back home.
Oh, well, I'll just have to keep looking then, won't I? Come on.
Morning. Hey, looking very smart, Elsa. Yeah, I'm going to Leeds for the day, to see Rachel. Look, I meant to talk to you last night, but you'd gone to bed. Suppose you were out all night with Christopher? I'm sorry if my going out with Chris upsets you so much.
How you could ever go out with him again, I'll never know.
Look, that's enough, Elsa.
You've changed since you started seeing him again, Kathy. All you do is use this place like a hotel.
Well, you won't have to worry about that anymore. I'll be moving out.
What?
I'm renting a mill cottage from Sandy Merrick. It's all fixed up. I'm moving in this week.
There's so much to do, I don't know where to start. We should tell everyone. We must ring Rachel.
Yeah, I'll do that, don't we?
And Marion. We should tell Marion.
I should let Jack do that, Annie. It's best coming from him.
You don't mind, do you, Jack?
No, of course not.
And tell her she can stay with us if she needs to.
Now, stop worrying, Ma. We'll take care of it. Just you worry about yourself.
And Amos. I want to see Amos this morning.
Yeah.
I'll walk you down the bus stop if you like when your mum gets here.
Yeah, which should be any minute, I hope, if I'm to make the 1:45.
Hey, what time do you think you'll be back?
Well, I don't know. Around 10, I suppose. Depends on the buses.
Seems a bit daft, really. Oh, I mean, it's Rachel's first day. She won't want you hanging around.
I told you, Nick, I want to apologise to her. And I can't do that over the phone, can I?
Suppose not.
You don't mind me going, do you? Anyway, I need a break.
If this morning's anything to go by, you were really nasty to Kathy.
I didn't say anything that wasn't true, Nick. She's not leaving because of me, you know.
Well, you haven't exactly made her welcome here, have you, Elsa?
It wasn't going to be forever, was it? And it'd be nice to have the place to ourselves at last.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry to cut it so fine, love. I couldn't get rid of Mr. Turner.
Thanks, Mum. The food's ready in the kitchen.
No, oh, you just leave it to me. Come on, sweetheart.
Well, you've made 2 people happy at least.
3. I'm really going to enjoy today.
Here we are. Home, sweet home. What do you reckon?
Oh, it's great.
Well, it will be after I've cleaned it out. Oh, come on, let's get these dust sheets off for a start.
So, your own place at last. How does it feel?
It's a bit odd, really. Don't you realise I've never actually lived by myself before?
I suppose you haven't. Are you nervous about it?
I suppose I am. A little bit, anyway.
You'll be fine. I can just see you now. Log fire blazing in the hearth on a cold winter's night. You curled up on your chintz sofa with a good book.
I don't know about a chintz sofa. Sitting in a tatty old chair, shivering would be more like it.
You won't be, you know, lonely, will you, Kath? I mean, I know I laughed about it the other day when I thought I had prowlers outside, but to tell the truth, it gave me quite a scare.
I'll be fine. It's not as if I'm exactly in the middle of nowhere. I mean, Emmerdale's only up the road.
Yeah, well, just take care, eh?
Don't worry, I will. But just in case, you don't happen to have Michael Fellman's phone number on you.
It was Archie's suggestion I phone him. How was I to know my prowlers were only a couple of house hunters? In fact, Michael came round yesterday to apologise for not having come to my rescue, so to speak.
Did he now? I have a sneaky feeling Michael Fellman's taken a shine to you, you know that?
Well, I must admit he did seem rather reluctant to leave.
Oh, yeah, tell me more. He didn't make a pass at you, did he?
He might have done. It's hard to tell with Michael.
Len, you will be careful, won't you? I mean, Michael is going out with Rachel, remember?
Oh, is he?
Hello, love.
Back already?
Yeah, I dropped her off with Amos. Said I'd go and get her this afternoon.
How'd he take it?
Very badly. Still, gave Ma something to do.
Did you get hold of Marion yet?
No, I spoke to her housekeeper. Apparently she's on holiday, one of those fancy safaris in Africa. No one knows where to get hold of her.
I was just thinking, I ought to go down to the Woolpack this lunchtime. I don't suppose anyone down there knows yet.
Why don't we both go down? Have you seen Joe since breakfast?
No, he's been off fencing. Why?
He seems in a funny mood.
Well, it's not surprising.
Oh, no, there's more to it than that, Sarah. He's talking about selling his beef herd. It's as if he doesn't care about farming anymore, like he's lost all interest in it.
It's just a reaction, Jack. It'll blow over. Give him a couple of days, he'll be back to his old self again. You wait and see.
Morning, Joe. Or should I say hi-de-hi? Holiday Village, good morning, Canvas.
Oh, yeah.
Are you all right, Joe?
No, not really. Henry Wilkes died last night.
Oh, no.
Oh, I am sorry. Is there anything we can do?
No, I don't think so, but thanks anyway.
You will let us know.
Sure. You getting on with it, then?
Yeah, we should be laying the foundations for the cabins soon.
Moving quite fast, then.
Well, we've got to if we're going to be ready for the spring.
It's ironic, really. When I was regional manager for NY Estates, I was going to suggest to the board that we did all this. They would have thought I'd gone raving mad.
It's the future, Joe.
Yeah. And us poor misguided fools thought the future lay in farming. Well, you live and learn, don't you?
Well, I know you weren't against it, like Jack. You sound as though you're all for it.
Well, I certainly am. In fact, I envy you two. You're doing something new. Doing something positive. Boy, that must be great. Oh, well, see you around.
Oh, no.
Good afternoon, ladies.
Actually, Eric, I'm pleased to run into you.
Huh, really?
Any furniture coming up for auction? A chintz sofa, perhaps?
Well,
Only I'm moving into the mill soon, and, you know, I could do with a few bits and pieces.
You what?
I rented the mill from Sandy. It's marvellous, isn't it? Place on my own at last.
You lot really do stick together, don't you?
Poor Eric. He really had his heart set on that mill.
Oh, come on, he's such a creep.
I can tell her better watch out. You're becoming quite tough, aren't you?
Am I? Christopher Tate's influence, do you reckon?
Could be.
My feet are killing me. I didn't realise we'd have to do so much walking.
Well, I told you it was a big place.
Right, here we are.
Okay, cheers.
Have you made sense of that timetable yet, then?
Oh, not yet. I'm sure it'll all fall into place pretty soon.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, of course. In about 3 years' time.
Hiya, you two. Found the most important place, I see.
Yeah.
Well, you've got Vaughan's nose to thank for that. It's got this incredible knack for sniffing out beer, hasn't it, mate?
I don't know that I'm going to be able to get through the rest of the day. I'm shattered.
Oh, and this was the one who wanted to stay up all last night. Listen, if you like, I can go and meet Elsa off the bus for you.
No, I don't mind. She's coming to make it up to me after all. It's the least I can do.
Carol's bought you something, Mr. Turner. Go on, love, give it to him.
It's just some jam, Mr. Turner. Homemade.
That's very kind of you, my dear. Thank you very much. Ah, yeah. Very funny, Carol.
What sort is it, Mr. Turner?
Marrow jam, Seth.
She'll have made that a sen. From her own grown marrows. Fancy some marrow jam, Jack?
Hello, Seth. Alan. We've got some bad news, I'm afraid.
Hi, Rach.
Hi.
It's good to see you.
I've only been gone a day.
These are for you. I want to apologise for my behaviour the other night. I was drunk, said things I didn't mean.
There's no need. But thanks.
Anyway, I think you meant some of the things you said. Maybe.
So, what do you think?
It's great. Beats the corner shop in Beckendale.
Yeah, it's funny. Beckendale feels about 1,000,000 miles away.
Oh, I'd say at least 3,000,000 miles away. So where are we going?
Well, I thought I'd show you the students' bar, then I'll leave you a while and we'll meet up again this evening.
I thought we could have lunch together.
Elsa, it's my first day. I've got to register yet, meet my tutors.
Never mind. I'll have a good look round the shops, check out the big city.
What time are you going?
I've only just got here.
But I was thinking about Nick and Alice.
We're not joined at the hip, you know, Rach. They can survive without me. Now, come on, show me where the students' bar is. Sounds like the most important place, after all.
You were lucky. That saw could have had your hand off.
I know.
How'd it happen?
Dunno. Just wasn't concentrating. Miles away.
Thinking about Henry?
Yeah. What it all means. Sounds like the back. Hurry up, Sarah.
Keep still, Joe. It'll come undone.
Sit yourself down, Ma. I'll make you a cup of tea.
Joe, what have you done?
Ah, nothing, Ma.
It's just a small cut, Annie.
How did you do it?
Oh, the saw slipped. It's nothing serious.
You must go to hospital. Jack, take him to hospital.
It's all right, Annie. Really, it's nothing. I just went a bit mad with the bandaging, that's all.
Yeah, it's the first chance he's had to use a first aid course. Now, sit down, come on.
How was Amos?
Oh, he's a bit better, I suppose. Asked him if he wanted to come over and stay, but he said he'd rather be alone.
He says he's going to spend the evening writing an article for the Hotton Courier.
Yeah, to mark the passing of one of Beckendale's foremost publicans. Mind you, it's more likely to be an article about how Amos taught Henry to be one of our foremost publicans.
So he said, I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house down. So he huffed, and he puffed, and he blew the house down, and he gobbled up the second little pig. You giggling at? Understands every word I say, this babby.
You reckon?
Yeah. Look at Mozart's dad. Played him music from day we're born. Look how he turned out.
Well, if you don't shut up, she won't drop off to sleep. And we won't get to see this video either.
Leave us alone. We're enjoying ourselves, aren't we?
5 minutes, you two, and then that's it.
Nasty man. You're trying to split us up.
That's
So is Elsa back?
Why? Do you want to tell her the tale of the 3 little pigs?
Yeah. Leeds. Synthesis and North, innit? You don't know what she might be up to.
She's gone to see Rachel, Archie.
Oh, aye. A student. I don't know what students are like.
She's only been a student for a day.
Long enough.
Look, I don't care what they do, as long as they enjoy themselves.
Yeah. It seems to me that Alice is not the only one who believes in fairy tales.
Come here. Well, shut up and put that video on. What did you get?
Sex lies and videotape.
She's straight ahead. Hi, Elsa. Hi, how are you? Fine, thanks. You? This is Rick. This is Elsa.
Hi, Rick.
Hi. Where's Rachel? Oh, she should be here. This is where she said she'd meet us. I haven't seen her yet. Anyway, let me get you both a drink.
No, it's all right. I'll go. What would you like?
Oh, another half a lager, please.
Okay, same for you, Ali.
Yeah, same again. Thanks, Rick. You're looking good, Ali. University obviously suits you.
Well, I could say the same about you, Elsa. Motherhood obviously suits you.
Yeah, well, I was hoping I could forget about being a mother for at least one night.
Just mineral water for me, please, Mark.
Fine.
And a dry white wine for me.
Okay.
I didn't expect to see you here tonight.
Well, it seemed the best thing to do, really. I mean, I was only moping around at home. Besides, I thought if I didn't turn up tonight, Mr. Turner might never employ me again.
Looks like Mark's going to use us as his practice.
You'll be all right. I'm not sure whether this is right, really.
Look, if you want to call dinner off, I'll understand.
Oh, I don't know. I'd only be in the way if I went up to Emmerdale. Like Mark, really, there's nothing I could do. And Nick settled in with Archie for the night.
And how are Nick and Elsa?
Not bad. Elsa's gone off to Leeds for the day. A bit snappy this morning. It's Poor old Nick I feel sorry for. He's always having to apologise for her.
Look, if it makes things easier for everyone, I'll just stop calling round for you at the house. I didn't realise Elsa felt quite so strongly.
Oh, Chris, it's not just you. They've got a lot of problems at the moment, and I don't think me being there helps much.
Well, I would say move back with me. But that wouldn't be right for either of us at the moment.
No. You don't know how relieved I am to hear you say that.
Why?
I didn't want to be put in the position of having to turn you down.
Can I take your order now?
Not right this second, Mark. Could you come back?
Right. Only, between you and me, I recommend the organic lamb cutlets.
Later. Oh.
Right, OK.
Poor Mark. I don't think he's quite got the neck yet.
So you turn me down, eh?
For the moment. I heard the mill cottage was up for rent. Be ideal for what I need.
Why didn't you do it? I mean, you should ring straight away before it goes to someone else.
It's too late. It's already been agreed.
What's so funny?
I can move in any time I like because I've rented it.
You little tease, that's great.
I heard Eric Pollard was after it, so I thought I'd best get in first.
No, I thought the Tates were supposed to be the ruthless ones around here.
So he used to own the Woolpack?
Ah, that's right, love. Him and Amos Brayley. Mind you, that's when Woolpack were a proper pub. Isn't that right, Mr. Turner?
Come on, now. Have another drink.
Think about Henry, what? He knew what were right and he knew what were wrong. And he knew when a pub were a pub.
Seth, you're quite welcome to go somewhere else. In fact, the sooner the better, as far as I'm concerned.
And Henry Wilkes had never have driven a fella out.
For heaven's sake, Seth, stop talking nonsense.
Stop it, the pair of you, for goodness sake. I know you're both upset, but this isn't doing either of you any good. Now, come on. Why don't you have a drink together?
I've got customers waiting to be served.
Well, they can wait 5 more minutes while you two make your peace.
Thank you. Seth? Henry?
Cheers. I thought she was supposed to be quiet and shy.
Yeah, she was at school. She always had to go straight home when Nick was the first and only boyfriend.
Looks like she's trying to make up for lost time, then.
Well, looks like you made a big hit.
Yeah, his name's John. He's a second year.
I know, he's on my course.
Oh, you won't tell him I'm not a student, will you?
No, not if you don't want me to.
Well, it's just nice to be free for a night. Nobody expecting me to be the good little mother.
So, what are you studying, then?
Oh, English, history, I don't know, whatever. Can I have a gin and tonic, please?
Rick and I are thinking of going soon.
Oh, but it's only just livened up.
We're a little bit worried about Rachel, actually.
She'll just be talking to Michael.
Maybe, but it's not like Rachel, though, to make an arrangement and not turn up.
Don't worry, she'll be here.
So, you'll help move then?
Of course.
There's not much. The mill's already furnished, and then there's just the stuff I took when...
When you moved down?
It seems a long time ago now.
Seemed like forever to me. Kathy, I just want to tell you.
Did you enjoy your meal?
Fine, thank you.
Would you like a coffee or anything?
Nothing, thank you, just a bit.
Right, OK.
Now, where was I?
You were just about to tell me something.
Oh, yeah. Kathy, these last few days have...
How about a liqueur?
Pardon?
A liqueur. You see, we do sambuca. It's got little coffee beans in the top and you set fire to it.
What do you think you're playing at, Mark?
I'm sorry?
The first thing a waiter should learn is discretion. When to leave his customers alone.
Right, I'll just go and get the bill then.
Thank you. In about 10 minutes, OK? Sorry. Kathy. He's ruined it.
No, he hasn't. You're going to tell me how much you love me. So go on, tell me.
Do you want a whiskey, Ma?
Yes, that'd be nice. Thank you, Joe.
Is it out on telly you want to watch?
No, I'd rather be quiet.
Hi, Ma. Sarah and I have been round to see the vicar this evening. We've booked St Mary's for the funeral. He'll do it himself.
Thank you, Jack.
And we'll pop round in the morning to sort out the details.
Look, don't go, you two. There's something I want to say to you all. And now's as good a time as any.
For someone who came especially to apologise to Rachel, she doesn't seem particularly worried by Rachel's absence.
Well, I think it was all an excuse for a day out, anyway.
Yeah, I think she gets a bit fed up being stuck in Beckendale all the time.
Yeah, I suppose
Can't
so.
say I blame her, really.
Oh, hiya.
Hi.
Hiya, this is John. John, this is Ali, Rick.
Hey, all right?
Hi. John suggested we might go into a disco.
Actually, I want to get back. I'm still worried about Rachel.
Yeah, and Vaughn's not really into discos.
Shouldn't you be going soon as well? What time's your bus?
Oh, it's not the time. I've missed the last one. I don't suppose you could put me up for the night, could you, Ali?
Yeah, sure. But Rick and I are leaving now.
Yeah, OK. See you then, John. Hey, why don't I buy a bottle of wine on the way?
Why do you have to know? Isn't it enough that I let you help? Oh, I know. It's great.
She's fast asleep.
What do you expect? She's been in expert hands, hasn't she, for the last hour? Had her yawning away like a good one.
Yeah. I've noticed you do have that effect on women. Oh, look, turn it down. Hello? Elsa? Where are you?
I'm at Rachel's. I've missed the last bus.
Oh, come on, how, for heaven's sake?
I was just talking, that's all. Forgot the time. Look, I'll get the first bus back in the morning. Take Alice round to my mum's, will you?
Well, I don't really have much choice, do I?
Look, I'm sorry, Nick. We were just having a nice time.
Yeah, well, look, there's not much you can do now. How's Rachel?
Oh, she's fine.
And university, is she enjoying it?
Yeah, look, I'd best go. I'll see you tomorrow, OK? Bye.
Yeah.
Miss the last bus, eh? Or she's trapped inside a museum somewhere.
Look, they got talking, lost track of time.
You're a star, you aren't you? You've got to be the most trusting bloke I've ever met. Or the daftest.
Oh, come on, she's spending the night with Rachel. There's not a lot can happen there now, is there?
Is everything OK?
Yeah, fine.
There was a note from Rachel in the kitchen. She's gone home. Apparently there's been a death. Henry Wilkes.
It's difficult to explain how I feel, but I suppose Henry's death made it all clearer.
Made what clearer, Joe?
Well, how I feel about farming, Emmerdale.
You've been under a lot of stress lately, Joe. Why don't you take some time off? Go away for a while.
It's not that, Jack. I need something more than a holiday.
I knew you'd taken Kate's leaving harder than you pretended.
Yeah, I know, Ma, but I meant what I said about me and Kate. And now she has left, I have got to thinking, and... You see, I always thought I wanted to build Emmerdale up to something big to pass on to my family.
That's what we all wanted.
Yeah, I'm not sure I want that now. I'm not sure either how Mark and Rachel feel about farming, but if they do care, I want them to have my interest in the place. And I want you to go along with that, Jack.
Well, of course.
The point is, if I'm going to do something else, I've got to do it now.
Something else?
Yeah, look, I know I've been going on about farming these past few weeks, how it's a waste of time and a waste of money, and yeah, some of the things I have said have been stupid.
Hear, hear.
Yeah, but I've meant it, Jack. And with Henry's death, well, I suppose some things do have to change. So rather than let everything settle down and then me upset you all again, I wish there was an easy way to say all this.
Come on, Joe. Spit it out.
I want to give up farming. I want to stop working here at Emmerdale.